Hey Triple S fans, sorry for missing last week. My sincerest apologies. Got caught up with a lot of things that happening this past week, but here we are, episode 4. Let's get at it. Events that happened in my life. Big one, the Cubs made it to the World Series. I'm a huge fan of theirs. They're currently down 3-2 to the Cleveland Indians, but I have faith and I put something important to me on it that the Cubs come back and win. So let's hope they do. Also, a fun thing that kind of happened was I added AT&T to my portfolio this a couple of days, and then a couple of days later they buy out Time Warner, and I was like, wow, what are the odds? It was pretty fun. I've been having fun with my family, saying, hey, I own Time Warner now and AT&T now. I mean, a small portion, but let's get down to the facts. Um, there's 293 ways to make change for a singular dollar. Now, that's pretty impressive. Also, a single human hair, can't even pick one out because it's so short, can support up to 3 ounces. That's pretty impressive. Alright, opinion time. Um, Obviously, you got to bring up Hillary Clinton's case being reopened for the email scandal and all that stuff. It's going to be interesting what they find and what comes up these next couple of weeks before the election, or this next week before the election. Um, I'm really intrigued, but definitely got to put it out there. Vote Johnson Huff, 2016. It's my stepdad and his best friend. I'm kind of making a campaign for them. Because you see, voting for president, you're not voting for whoever wins a Democratic or Republican nomination. You're voting for who thinks would be the best job, do the best job at president. And I think right now it's my stepfather, so I'm going to vote for him right now. We'll write him in. But I read on a couple comments on like Hillary articles and Trump posts and stuff like that, where right now if you vote for Hillary, you're pretty much voting for Kane because she's probably gonna get impeached, and that was intriguing because, like I said, depending on where this goes, it's a possibility. There's all sorts of things that can happen up. So apparently, right now, a vote for Clinton is a vote for Kane, and that's never really been put into my eyes until recently. Another Washington Post came out today saying for the first time in a while, Trump has passed up Hillary, and Hillary's dipped below him. So it's by like 1 percentage point, so it's still slim. But it was also saying that the Democrats have lost a lot of faith in her, and maybe won't even vote now just because why vote for Hillary if she's potentially giving away government securities through email. Um, Not much else to say. We gotta obviously see where the investigation goes before I can jump too far in depth. Quote I'm gonna leave you guys on: start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you're doing the impossible. It's a good quote to live by this next upcoming week. Thanks, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week.